Hi, boys and girls.
Hi, boys and girls.
That was good. Today we're going to do word families. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
So in our class, we've been learning how to use a word family, which is a chunk of sound that we would use when we are using our reading strategies, right? So we would add a beginning sound. That's kind of like the first chunk.
Yep.
And then we add a word family, which is the second chunk. And when we put them together, it's going to help us to read words. In our class, we like to play a game called Rapid Exchange. You would use a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. If you have that, then you can totally play that game. You write down all the word families that you want on the board. And then you would add a beginning sound, read it, erase it, add the next sound. If you don't have that, I'm going to show you a really lo-fi way to do word families at home. So first thing you need.
Since we don't have a whiteboard, we have paper and we use markers and
We wrote them out.
Yeah.
And what we did was we added a little line here so that we could add the beginning sounds at the beginning. So you can see here we started one already.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you how to add the first sound to the word family. And then we add the sound, we check it, we do the first sound, second sound, put it together, make sure it makes a word. If it doesn't make a word, that's okay. It's still good practice. That's called a Martian word, right? I think it's really good to have an alphabet nearby. If you don't have an alphabet line, you can make your own like this.
Blue is the
Those are the vowels, yeah.
and then the red is consonants.
That's exactly right. And you know what we're going to use? We're going to add consonants to the beginning. And I like to go in order. So like the first one that we tried out on the an word family is the letter B. So we went B, and, ban. Yep, you can come over here. Okay. And then for the next one, we went k, and can. Exactly.
That's a sight word.
That is one. And then what would happen if we do the next letter? What's that next letter in the alphabet?
That's
What letter is that?
a D.
Yeah. And then we would go D and Dan. And Dan's the word. That's like the name of somebody, right?
So
You want to add a D there? Of course.
Yay.
Nice job. So you can add...
And B and D are tricksters, which this is the opposite. That's a D for you, and this is a B for you.
Oh, because you're looking at the mirroring there.
Yeah.
B and D are tricky, and those are ones that we've been talking about in our class a lot. That would be a really good thing for us to practice. We do this thing called put it to bed. And so we put our fingers like this, and when it faces us, we have a B on one side and a D on the other to remind us which one is the lowercase b and which one's the lowercase d. That's a good little side lesson.
Meditation.
So I like to do these in order because I think it's the easiest way to make sure you don't miss any. So let's see, the next letter in the alphabet, we're not going to use E, we're going to go to F. So why don't you write F down, and then let's check to see if it's going to make the sound. So we go and fan. And we were able to write that word.
Yeah, it's actually wood.
And then that helps us to practice those reading strategies, those sounds. And here are some word families I'd like you to work on. If you would like to, we've got an, app, at, op, ip, in, ut, un, ig, ot, ug, og, odd, and then this one's ed, like bed. What do you think?
Ed could say T.
And you've got some at work too.
He said.
Keegan is working on this in his own workbook. Right here, look at that. He happens to be working on word families today. And this is in a book called Summer Brain Quest. This one's for grades 1 and 2. But they also have ones that are for K and 1. If your kiddo is one that likes a workbook, that kind of style thing, I really suggest these ones. They're super fun. They come with a map where they get to add stickers as they start to finish. You want to show them? I know you love this part.
Yeah, there is. As you can see, I passed 2 levels. This is the one that I most recently
completed.
This one, but this is more progress in the
other book, right?
K1.
Yeah, you're doing good with that. So I hope this was helpful, boys and girls, and I can't wait to hear about you trying out your reading strategies. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.